Today, we're going to talk about a mysterious businessman. His name is Liu Tezuo. His English name is Joe Lo. He was born in 1981, November 4th, currently 37 years old. He is a fugitive wanted by the Malaysian authorities in connections to the 1MDB scandal. The Malaysia Development Berhad Fund, known as 1MDB, which was created by the Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak in 2009 to promote economic development. 2015, the Malaysia former Prime Minister Najib Razak was accused of channeling over Rm 2.67 billion, nearly $700 million from 1MDB accounts. The event triggered widespread criticisms among Malaysians. J. Lo is the beneficiary of the numerous discretionary trust assets set by the U.S. government to originate from the payments out of the Malaysian 1MDB fund. Joe Lo gained notoriety as a tabloid party boy in New York City. Mr. Lo was photographed partying with the socialite Paris Hilton in 2010. 1MDB money was allegedly used to fund films like The Wolf of Wall Street, instead of going to improve the well-being of the Malaysian people. Mr. Lo is connected to the Malaysian Prime Minister through his stepson, Riza Aziz. Mr. Lo and Aziz are childhood friends, and Aziz founded a mysterious production company called Red Granite Pictures, which gave more than $100 million to fund The Wolf of Wall Street through to its 2013 production. Joe Lo gave Miranda Curl a 11.72 carat diamond, heart-shaped diamond engraved with Curl's initials, and a worth of $1.29 million. But she had retrieved the diamonds from a safe deposit box and handed them over to the Justice Department authorities. Mr. Lo has been associated with numerous dubious high-value transactions, including acquisitions of the businesses and art, as well as philanthropy. Mr. Lo is the CEO of Hong Kong-based private equity investment and advisory firm Jingwell Capital, which in 2014 planned to make a $2.2 billion bid to buy a Reeboks from German company Adidas. Mr. Lo owned a superyacht called Equanimity. The U.S. Department of Justice had earlier claimed that the Equanimity's valued at $250 million was among the assets purchased by Mr. Lo using funds siphoned from 1MDB. These are the general information about him. On November 30, 2018, reported that the ex-justice official helped 1MDB's Joe Lo funnel the dirty money. In court paper Friday, the Justice Department laid out evidence showing how one its own used the shell companies to funnel $74 million into the U.S., at a time when no banks would handle deposits from the Malaysians involved. The officials George Higginbotham pleaded guilty to conspiracies to deceive U.S. banks about millions of dollars in foreign lobbying funds. Here are my questions. Joe Lo is only 37 years old. How come he owns so much assets and properties? Who is his dad? According to Mr. Guo Wengui, he's the illegitimate son of the Meng Jianzhu. He's the retired Chinese politician, best known for his term as the Secretary of the Central Political and Legal Affairs Commissions of the Communist Parties of China. Between 2012 and 2017, he also headed the Central Public Security's Comprehensive Management Commission. He's Wang Qishan's right-hand man. Malaysian police were seeking for Zhou Lo for the past years. Where is he hiding? According to Mr. Guo Wengui, he's hiding and protected by Meng Jianzhu, Sun Lijun, in Shanghai, China, and he continues to enjoy his life like an emperor. Another thing about Malaysia, Zhou Lo is in Shanghai, and they said, Mr. Guo, you were right about this. He was in Peninsula Hotel in Shanghai, rented the presidential suite, and had a parking space in the basement. And the parking space in the basement was AB1B, AB6B, and he came up with the number himself. Then he received the special guards in Shanghai, and Zhou Lo is associated with many stars there. So the upstairs of the Peninsula Hotel, the presidential suite, my son lived there before. Mr. Wang Jianling, his son, Wang Sicong, also lived there. And I have a couple of friends, their children also live there too. There is Hong Kong friends live there as well. So we are very familiar with the Peninsula Hotel. So the special guards, to what level? They put the people from Shanghai Security Bureau into the security guards at the Peninsula Hotel in order to protect the Zhou Lo. Zhou Lo's license plate is the encrypted license plate of Shanghai, sometimes the military license plate. Zhou Lo is a ladies' man in Shanghai. Basically, every night is a wedding night for him. There are all famous models in Shanghai and all kinds of famous models from China because his father is Meng Jianzhu. Please follow us on YouTube channel, Voice of Guo Media. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe The Voice of Guo Media.